Well, this is it, man. Finally, EA Sports brings in the big guns. Madden 21, NFL. And what's so interesting about the whole collaboration between EA and Google Stadia is the fact that you are able to play this for free. That's is if you have pro subscription, which I assume everyone has a pro subscription. So there's a lot of benefits of this pro subscription. There's tons of discounts on the games. I can't remember last time I paid a full price for a game on Stadia because of so many discounts that I've been getting. It's very easy to link your account to Electronic Arts. They send you a code through email. You just type in that code and you link your account. So in the future reference, when the FIFA comes out, when the EA Play Access comes out, you'll be able to have all your EA Sports titles like NHL, FIFA, Madden, etc., UFC. I'm pretty sure UFC will be on here as well. You'll be able to play it. It's crazy. I know, Devin. This is so crazy, man. We'll do an exhibition. We'll do Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Patriots. How about that? Listen, man. Google Stadia has come a long way. Well, you look at this, man. You don't have to wait for a download. I remember on the PC, I had to wait for a bunch of updates and downloads and trying to connect to Electronic Arts, EA Sports servers, just how difficult that was through PC. This is the future because that's the whole idea, convenience, right? Where you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about download. You don't have to worry about updates or firmware updates. Everything is up to date for you. The only thing you have to worry about is your internet. But come on, internet has come a long way as well. There's unlimited data options on Xfinity. You have to pay $30. You can have unlimited data. People say there is not unlimited data. I said there is. You just have to pay an extra $30 and you can have unlimited data. Other companies like Time Warner are doing the same thing. Cox and I don't know about AT&T how they do their thing, but I know the Comcast definitely has unlimited data, but you do have to pay $30 extra for that, you know. So that's like the only thing you have to worry about. And I'll tell you just how refreshing this is that you can go ahead and you can just go to your browser, right? You can go to your browser and you can just go ahead start playing this game. And then if you want to go somewhere else, you can continue to your laptop or you can continue to your cell phone or what have you, tablet, and you can go ahead and play it. Great thing about Stadia, it's available everywhere. iOS, Android, Linux, whatever, dude. Whatever device you have, you can use Stadia on. And this is just the beginning, man, of what's going to come. Stadia has a head start. And now they got 2K Sports. Now they got EA. They got Ubisoft. And pretty soon they're going to have the Grand Theft Auto, the Rockstar. Once they get Call of Duty Activision and Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar with EA Sports and NBA 2 with 2K Sports. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be difficult for Luna, for Amazon, and all these other, companies to catch up to that. So this is good, man. This is good. So anyway, let's get back to the game. Let's do an exhibition just to show you how smooth it is. I turn off the music. Because I don't want to get flagged by YouTube, you know. So let's do Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Green Bay Packers. I'm sorry. Let's do it. I'll go with the Buccaneers. So what do you guys think, man, about the cloud? And, look how fast that is, man. 60 FPS.
From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's the NFC Championship game.
So how can people say that this is not the future? How could you say that, oh no, this will never be the future? How? I mean, only an ignorant person that hates, and I hate to use the word hate, that hates cloud would say that. But anyone who has any brain, any logic will understand that companies like Sony and Microsoft will move towards this.
Would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic.
I gotta move down the volume because it's too loud, so I'm gonna move it down a little bit. Sorry about that. Wow, this is pure 60 FPS. No kidding here, man. This is great. Can't wait to check this out on my OLED to see how well it runs. All right, let's see. I don't remember a game running like this on my PC either, dude. It was choppy on my PC, dude. It was like a 38 to 40 frames. This is optimized really well. I love the fact that that they're optimizing. I want to say a couple of things. Hold on, before I continue. You guys have to remember, these games like Hitman 3, Madden, and upcoming FIFA 21, and all these games that are coming out, Grand Theft Auto 5 Remaster, all of these games, they're optimized to work specifically for Google Stadia data center. That means it's going to work perfectly, right out of the bag. You don't have to tweak anything. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just make sure you have an internet connection and click and play right away. I mean, what's not to like about that? But then some people say, but Mr. 4K, you don't own the games. Listen, you don't own the games, period. The only thing you own is that CD jacket that has a poster in it with a plastic and a disc. That's all you own. You still have to be connected to EA's servers. You still have to be connected to PlayStation Plus. You still have to be connected to the Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Live, so they can prompt you to make sure that you're not using a bootleg version. So you really don't own the game except that CD and that CD jacket, whatever, you know. So I'm sick and tired of people making these excuses saying that, oh, but you don't own the game. Dude, it's 2021. It's 2021. We're not in 1998. We're not in 1997 or 1996. Things have changed, man. This is a different type of world we live in. Everything's on demand. Even the movies, the movie theaters are dying. AMC movie theaters are going to go bankrupt. They're going to go out of business. Because all the movies are going to be released on demand. Majority of them. Like HBO Max. And I'm pretty sure Disney Plus will do the same thing to compete with the HBO Max. This is a different type of a world we live in. You know, I didn't create this world. I didn't make it like this, but I'm just telling you which way it's going. And I said 2031. What does that mean? That means you're still going to have a good time with your PlayStation 5 for 8 years. For another 8 years, there's going to be a PlayStation VR 2. There's going to be a PlayStation 5 Plus, whatever they call it. Okay, with a dual GPU. There's going to be another Xbox with a dual GPU. And after that, 2028, 2029, going into 2030. And then by the end of 2030, going into 2031, that's it. That's pretty much it as far as the hardware consoles are concerned. That's pretty much it. Now, I could be wrong. I'm not some kind of like prophetic time traveler. Okay, I haven't gone to the future. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. But what I do know is logical trajectory, where something's going to go. Okay? You can have a mathematical, logical trajectory on when you multiply something, you can tell what's going to equal to by this period of time. And that's what I mean by saying that, hey, this will be the end of the hardware consoles as we know. That's all. That's all I'm saying. You know. Anyway, let's continue. I mean, if I can do this right now in 2021, I mean, what makes you think that Sony and Microsoft are not going to jump into this? Of course they're going to jump into this. Why wouldn't they want to jump into this? They can easily control the games. They can easily help developers create the best games that they need to create, because they're going to tell developers, hey, whatever you need, we're going to upgrade. Okay, if you want to make the photorealistic video game, we can help you do that. We're going to upgrade. Okay, they're not going to be limited by a one limited console hardware. Okay, we're going to be going past that. Okay, they're not going to be limited to just that one hardware. They're going to be unlimited to what they can achieve, to what they can create. They'll have unnecessary, unlimited tools to create the best game that they can create. So you tell me, what makes you think that Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo are not going to do that? That's all I'm saying. You know. And people say, but what about the internet? Is internet going to be better? Well, internet's getting better. Each year it's getting better. Now imagine how better it's going to be 11 years from now. Okay? Come on, come on, come on! Oh my God! Oh! Let me see who else is playing. Cyberg, no, he's playing Pac-Man. Cyberg Ninja playing Pac-Man. Epad's playing Madden. Irish playing Destiny. Kane's playing Madden. Cool. I don't know, man. Everything looks more fluid on Stadia. I don't remember playing Madden like this, to be this fluid. Oh, you got a couple of yards, 5 yards. I don't remember this game playing like this on my PC, honestly. And I have a PC version. But I don't remember it being like this. Oh, this is bad. bad. Too much pressure, man. Pressure. Too much pressure. Oh, we got a lot of pressure going on here. Come on, Brady. Oh, let's just go all out, man. Let's just pass it. Come on. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. That's it. Ha ha ha. There you go. Brady's doing his magic. He's doing his magic. All right, we're gonna take it nice and slow here. We're just gonna grab some yards. Come on, come on. Oh! I got 6 yards. All right. You know what, man? If EA Sports is watching this, I would really love to see NCAA. Please, this summer, if you guys can bring college football, for the love of God, please. There we go. Honestly, I miss college football big time. Come on, EA Sports. I know you can hear me. And I know you will want to bring the... it's not just me, dude. Everybody has been complaining about where's the college football? Where's NCAA? Come on. Let's make it happen this year. There we go. Come on, come on. There you go. Nicely done.
Taken about a yard deep. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
I barely see any screen tear, man. This is like super fluid. I don't know how it looks fluid to you guys through the stream, but I can tell you on my 4K monitor here, it's just pure 60 FPS, man. No issues, no problems. If you're a Madden fan, and if you've done a lot of Madden tournaments, dude, this is perfect for you to jump in to Stadia, man. I think now's the perfect time to jump in. FIFA's going to be coming up pretty soon. FIFA 21. And bunch of other games are coming out, man. You already got Hitman 3 with all of the Hitmans included. There's a lot of stuff happening, man. Resident Evil Village will be available, I heard. I heard a rumor that it's going to be available on Stadia. People say, but why aren't any pre-orders yet for Stadia? Well, that I cannot tell you, but I heard a rumor that it's going to happen. Because I went through, the Reddit. I went through Stadia forums, and man... a lot of rumors floating around about Capcom bringing the Resident Evil. Listen, if they can bring Resident Evil Village day one, that's a big bonus, man. But I don't know. You see, I also heard another rumor that Capcom might have a little bit of exclusivity with Sony. With PlayStation 5. So, I don't know, man. But we'll see. Oh, no. I mean, anything's possible. You know, we'll just have to wait till Capcom officially makes the announcement. But a lot of rumors, man, a lot of rumors are floating around that the Village will happen. And I think we'll probably hear about Capcom and Google on their Google Stadia in March. They're going to have a Google Stadia show, presentation show. And I think on this Google Stadia presentation show in March, sometime late March, I think we'll probably hear some announcements about Capcom and Resident Evil Village, and they might even have a pre-order in March for the May. Remember, we're still barely finishing now with the January going into February. So all of this stuff I'm sure will develop throughout coming weeks and months. Now, if they can do that, man, that's pretty awesome if you ask me. You know, you just click and play right away, boom, good to go. Just like I did with the Cyberpunk. I didn't have to wait for any downloads, didn't have to wait for any uploads, I didn't have to wait for anything. I just, at 7 o'clock, December 9th last year, click and play. I did a live stream. It was just like that, you know. What's up, Juan? How are you, man? Yeah, Stadia, man. I told you guys, it took a little while. They had a bumpy run in the beginning, but they learned from their mistakes. See, that's a good thing. Stadia has learned from their mistakes, and they're serious. And boom. That's good that they're doing that. And they're slowly not making any promises. They're doing it stealthily, and I like their approach. I like the approach of not hyping anything. I like their strategy. Their strategy is, you know what? We're not gonna hype. We're not gonna get you all excited. What we're gonna do is we're gonna surprise you. Every month there will be a surprise, and within that month, every week or every 2 weeks, there will be a surprise. And that's a good thing. I like that. You know, sometimes when the companies are overhyping something and when they're trying to get you excited, you're usually set up to be disappointed. Look what happened to Cyberpunk. Look what happened to all these other games. Look at Halo Infinite. Disappointment, right? So I like their strategy. Now, Amazon Luna, on the other hand, Amazon Luna, it's learning from Stadia. They're taking Amazon Luna is learning from both Stadia and xCloud. That's why they're doing it in beta, and they're still testing it in beta. Recently, they dropped Ultimate Edition, The Siege, Rainbow Six The Siege on Amazon Luna, and that's pretty awesome, dude. I was playing Rainbow Six The Siege on Amazon Luna, ran perfectly. It ran perfectly. 60 FPS, crystal clear, no problems, no issues. Maybe I'll do a live stream on that. But here's what Amazon is doing. Amazon, it's taking it carefully. They're carefully doing it. They're carefully examining everything. And they're learning from both Stadia and xCloud. So that way they don't make the same mistakes that Google made in early in the beginning, you know. And so with Amazon Luna, people ask me, so what do you think? So far, so good. But, it's still early to tell. It's still in early stages. It's in beta. You have to be invited to get the access and all that. You can't even buy a controller unless you're invited. And I have a controller. It's right here. I have it, But... So Amazon Luna, we'll have to wait and see. But so far, if you really want to jump into cloud gaming, Stadia, Google Stadia, it has so many awesome games for you to jump in and play. And there's more coming. So Google Stadia is really probably best time is right now this year to jump into it. No, actually, I don't play Shadow anymore. I canceled my Shadow, believe it or not. Beta! People ask me why I canceled my shadow. I canceled it because I just got tired of waiting for. Ooh, turnover. I just got tired of waiting for them to bring the infinite and ultra tiers. Here's my since you asked that question, Juan, and I think maybe I should answer it. I'm glad you asked that question before we continue. I don't like that they're charging for the hard drive space monthly. You know, like $38 extra. And I mean, look, here's my thing with the Shadow. I already have a PC. Okay? I already got 3 PCs, including my other gaming laptop. I got a bunch of graphics cards. I don't need a PC. I have a PC. So, what is the point of me paying $40 a month for the Shadow, where I have to do basically exactly the same thing that I have to do on my PC? I still have to update the Windows. I still have to update the graphics drivers. I still have to download the games. I have to update the games. I have to make sure I have enough space. I'm tired of that. I mean, it kind of makes no sense to me. The idea is HBO Max and Netflix gaming service, right? That's the idea. Now, if you don't have a computer, like a powerful computer, PC, then maybe Shadow could be feasible for you. Maybe Shadow is something you might want to think about, especially if you live in the area where they have the Ultra and the Infinite tiers. I've been waiting 2.5 years for the Infinite and Ultra tier. I'm just tired of waiting with Shadow. You know, since 2018. I'm like, how many years do I have to wait for them to bring Ultra and Infinite? Nah. So I just kind of cut it because I don't need it. There's nothing wrong with Shadow. It's just I really don't need it, man. To be honest with you. What's up, Jendel? How you doing? If I didn't have PC, I mean, I would consider it, you know. But honestly, you guys know, you've seen what I do with the PC, with all the mods on Resident Evil, and you've seen what I can do in a Microsoft Flight Simulator, how good the graphics are. You know, I have a powerful PC. I really don't, you know. You've seen the Mafia and real-time ray tracing. Oh shit. I screwed it up, man. Oh, damn it. Oh no. Oh, god damn it. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Come on, Brady. Oh, how did you fall down like that? Oh my god. That was a great play, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, Juan, they're just too small. Alright, Rodriguez, man. I'll see you tomorrow, bro. I'll be live streaming tomorrow. You can catch me tomorrow. I'll probably be doing Madden, and there's another game I'm looking into that was recently released from Microsoft, Xbox exclusive Game Pass game called The Medium, something I might be looking into live streaming as well. So I'll be here. Oh, come on, man. Oh, look at this, bro. Oh my god, that was great. Come on, guys, that was great, man. In the afternoon, around like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, And then from 2 o'clock all the way till 10 o'clock at night, like 8 hours. So 8 hours, guys, have plenty of time to talk to me and, catch up on what I'm doing, stuff like that. So tomorrow, 1,400 hours. From 1,400 hours till 2,200 hours. If we're going to go military time. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, it's hard to believe this is Stadia, man. I still can't believe I'm looking at this. I'm like, holy crap. Is this really Stadia? And then I do this. And then I realize, yeah, it is Stadia. All right, Jendel. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, JR. I'm going to call you JR, Rodriguez, if you don't mind. By the way, this game, it's free on Pro. So go and take advantage of it. It's also a Superstar Edition. It's on sale. You can get it for $29. You don't have to pay 80 bucks. So that's something to think about. All right, man. Have a good night, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. Are you guys ready for Super Bowl? I don't know. It's going to be strange. This COVID-19 really... watching sports is not the same. Lately, I've been watching the NHL. And I was watching the New York Rangers versus Islanders. And seeing that empty arena... it's just not the same. Seeing that empty arena, man. I don't care if they put like some, Napoleon cardboards, whatever, in stadiums to make it look kind of nice. But, you got to have people there cheering and. I wonder what's going to happen with the college football. How are they going to do that, man? I mean, to me, it's hard for me to watch college football like without the crowd. You got to have people there. You got to have crowds. Otherwise, it's not, to me, it's not a college football. Especially if you got Ohio State, let's say, versus Crimson Tide, Alabama, right? Dude, you got to have, that stadium filled. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I wonder how the athletes feel about that, knowing that there's no one at the stadium, and it's an empty stadium, and they're like, does that mentally, psychologically, does that like bother them? I wonder about that stuff, man. I think it would have bothered me if I was an athlete and the stadiums were empty. It would kind of bother me a little bit, psychologically. Oh, how did he find that opening? Oh, we picked it up. Oh, my God. Yes. Oh, my God. Come on, man. This deserves like 2 million likes. Are you kidding me, man? Come on. Even Dr. Disrespect wouldn't be able to do this. Even himself, Messiah, Dr. Disrespect. I don't mean to disrespect you, Doctor, but even you would like, holy shit, you wouldn't be able to pull this out, man. Come on, bro. Look at that. I'm on fire, bro. Look at that. 21-0. What a second quarter, man.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Yeah, I heard about that. The variant of this virus. keeps mutating, and this winter, it's not helping. You gotta remember, we're in the worst possible time, the winter. You know, and now they're trying to push these vaccines as quickly as possible. You know. Come on, come on, come on.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to
Do you guys hear the sound? Because I just want to make sure. I'm trying not to have it too loud. Oh, look at that. Intercepted again. Oh my God. This is like a third interception that Tampa Bay Buccaneers were able to achieve here. And damn. Oh, let's just take it slow here. Let's go the inside zone. No rush. Ah, that was bad. That was a bad move. I should have watched for that opening. I'm already used to wearing a mask, honestly, so it doesn't really bother me. I could wear a mask right now; it wouldn't bother me. Of course, I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do that? But I'm used to it by now. I do notice that I do have a difficult time when I'm lifting something heavy. I do have to move it down so I can catch a breath to fill the lungs with air. But other than that, nice catch. But other than that, I mean, it doesn't bother me. I'm used to it by now. Let's go with verticals. Nah. Let's go to Salem. Just pass it. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. How could this happen? Oh, Jesus. What the fuck happened here? Damn, man. I didn't see that coming. Now we gotta. Now we have to stay focused here. Good, good, good. Put the pressure. By the way, I'm Buccaneers, if you guys are wondering. Oh. Shit. To go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back. Nice. Got him. Shut him down. They're going to go for the field goal. They'll probably go for it. Because they want to put some numbers up on the score, man. Of course they're gonna go for it. Duh. Fuck, I'm worried here, man. The opening, the goddamn opening. Oh! Wow! God. Oh, come on, man. Look at that. Holy shit, man. You see, when you got that Brady's magic, everything else falls into place. When you got Brady Gronkowski magic, it's all good. Oh, we good now. 27-0. But it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Remember that. There we go. An extra point's good. I like how these things happen, like by accidents. You know, that's what makes this NFL football, National Football League game so good, is that you never know how things gonna turn out. Could be the third quarter, could be the fourth quarter, last 2 minutes. You never know. I see you, Mr. Urban. I see you in a Mortal Kombat. And Pac-Man. You were playing Pac-Man. Oh, people are having a blast, bro. I gotta play against you guys. We have to team up. Maybe tomorrow we can, like, do some rounds. You know, me versus you, and then me versus Mamba, and you know, we can play some online matches, stuff like that, like a private online matches. We can live stream it, you know. Sure. So how you been, my cyber ninja from Metal Gear? What happened to Paul Emmerich? He's still around here. Uh-oh, watch out. Friend request from Turkeys. Alright, bro, we're gonna add you, man. Hold on. I can add you, bro. There we go. Maybe we can hit it up. Maybe we can play after this. And I'll probably get my ass whooped. I always get my ass whooped online. Every single time. What? That's the best you can do. One day at a time, man. Don't stress about it. Especially something you can't control. One day at a time, man. You know, I do the same thing. When I, like, for example, when I go to bed, so if I win this game, I go to the Super Bowl. This is what I do, man. When I have, like, a lot of stuff to do, like if I have a stressful day, if I have to deal with some stuff during the day or during the week, and then I finally come home late at night and, you know, I want to go to bed, I want to sleep, or if I want to do a live stream like right now, I do it for you guys. The one thing I always do, and I want people to understand, I don't do this because I don't want to receive a phone call from somebody if it might be important, but I just want everybody to understand I put my phone on the airplane mode, and I recommend that everybody does this. Some people say, well, why would you do that? Look, even God forbid, if there was an emergency and something happened, what can I do? You waking me up middle of the night, screwing up my sleep, what can I do? If something happened, it already happened. You know, that's why we have 911. That's why we have fire truck emergencies and ambulances and all this, fire rescue, right? What can I do? Right, you call me middle of the night. So I always do this thing. When I go to bed, I put my phone on the airplane mode because I need my sleep. You know, I gotta have my sleep, man. My 8 hours of sleep, I gotta have that. You know, otherwise I cannot function. You know. So that's why I would recommend for those of you to do. Whoever it is, you can call them back the next day, the next morning. You can text them back, whatever it is. But you shouldn't give people the opportunity to bother you when you are sleeping. It could be a spammer. It could be whatever. So I always put my phone on the airplane mode. Believe me, the airplane mode is the best thing. I encourage everybody, when you go to bed, put that thing on an airplane mode. Whatever happened, happened while he was sleeping. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do to stop it. You'll find out about it in the morning. And that's that. That's the way the life is. This doesn't mean that you don't care. It just means that, hey, you got to take care of yourself and you need your sleep. Okay? Sleep deprivation, it's very serious to your health. And other people don't give a shit, obviously. If they're going to call you middle of the night, they don't give a shit about your sleep, obviously. So always put that on the airplane mode. Don't feel guilty about it. Just remember, you're taking care. So I put that bitch on airplane mode. And when I wake up in the morning, when I drink my hot coffee, then I turn it on and see what the hell's been going on, who's been calling me, etc., etc. I recommend this to everybody. You'll thank me later, because you'll have your beauty sleep that you need. To me, I need more because my other two jobs are very physical. So I have to be, I need to have my sleep,
Everyone back for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And this carries into the end zone.
Oh, whoa. Oh, it's a nice yardage you picked up.
Actually, the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
But that's just me. I mean, you guys don't have to do that. I mean, if you want someone to wake you up middle of the night, be my guest, But I need my sleep, man. I always tell people, man, I don't care. I need my beauty sleep. Otherwise, what good am I to you if I don't get my beauty sleep? I'm running on empty, Go, 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 go. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, we're killing it. Not only are we going to go, well, we're going to the Super Bowl. We are. We're going to win this game. We are going to the Super Bowl. That's it. We're going to Super Bowl. There's no question if we go. We are going. Oh, what the fuck? Ah, that was stupid. That was stupid, Mr. 4K. I swear to God, that was by accident. Man, I pressed the wrong thing. I was going to go for the field goal, but I pressed the fake field goal. Made a mistake, man. Oh, my God. I could have made it, actually. Let me see. I could have made it, but that's all right. It was a mistake, an error. I really wanted to go for a field goal, and then I hit the fake field goal like a jackass. But it's okay. We're 34-0, man. We're good. Pfft. We're good, man. We got this shit secured.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I can go some nights without sleeping. Maybe 2-3 hours, 4 hours. But let me tell you, man, you're killing yourself, dude. You're shortening your lifespan. You don't realize in the long run you are fucking up your life. You don't feel it now, but you're gonna feel it. You're gonna pay for it in the future. You gotta have that energy, man. It's just the way that we're designed. Our body needs to regenerate. It's that simple. What do I mean by regenerate? I mean having that energy. Wow, that's like a 3.5 hours, 4 hours. Oh my goodness. Juan. I wouldn't be able to do that, bro. I gotta tell you. Um, but look, everyone's different. Everyone has their own way of doing things. I mean, uh, we're all humans, but we all have different genes. You know, we're all built differently in terms of stamina, energy, stuff like that. I mean, yes, we are all humans, but my God, we're so different in terms of like genetics and all that. Uh, Look at those Norwegians. Look at those Siberian 7 foot, 8 foot dudes. These mountain men, insane strength. Look at these Vikings. You know, even in Serbia, dude. There's this place in Montenegro. Dude, they're like big giants. Like some of them are like a 10 foot, huge, and they live out in the villages and the mountains, and they're fucking huge, man. Some of them are basketball players. That they usually go play basketball, but they're just like Sasquatches, bro. When I was there, when I used to live in Bosnia, I met some of them. Uh-oh. God damn it. Hey, what's up, Desperado? How you doing, bro? In Mexico, the business go siesta from 12 to 2 p.m. every day to take a nap. Wow. Holy shit, man. That's crazy, bro. You know, man, I don't know. Some people, I mean, let me tell you, some people are Superman. Oh! We almost picked it up. Some people are like Superman. Let me tell you, like I said, we're all humans, but my God, man, some individuals out there, they got some super strength. Man, you know what I mean. Because I know my limitations. I know what I can do. And I always try to be honest with myself. I say, hey, look, I know my limitations. But, man, some people out there, I mean, you would be surprised. That's crazy. Only between 12 and 2? Oh, my. Now everyone's gonna go to bed tonight. Mr. 4K says, put on the airplane mode. Put on the airplane mode before you go to bed. I think they'll go for it. They want to put some numbers on the board. Ah, that's okay. What was it? 28 to 3. We got this, bro. Yeah, man. It's like I said. Look at Russia, Russia, Siberia, Montenegro, Transylvania, even parts of Middle East, man. Some of these guys, man, they're built like tanks. Oh, how did this happen? Dude, how did I lose that ball? You see, you never know. See, that's the thing about the football, man. Shit can always happen. You never know. Yes, he had it in his... Look, he had the ball in his hand before he touched the ground. Come on, man. It was possession. Let's see. Let's hear it. Don't tell me it's going to be the offense. Oh, the defense. Hold on. Oh, we got it, bro. Got it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
What's his name? Choi Sun? I'll go check it out.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Look at that. Talk about it. Look at this guy. He's from another planet, man. Look at this. Off he goes. Holy shit. That's a human strength right there. What's up, V? How you doing, man? What are you going to refund? What are you refunding?
Every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect.
You mean the Cyberpunk?
But when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
I don't know, man. V, I know there's a lot of stuff on the internet, a lot of misinformation. Listen, guys, you got to be careful when you go out there on the internet. All right, people say all kinds of things on the internet because they want the clicks, they want the revenue, they want to make money, and they're gonna do all kinds of tricks and clickbaits and fake information to get you to believe that you're gonna get your console by the end of spring or beginning of summer. Listen, nobody knows. Just like nobody knew that it was gonna be this bad as far as the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. There's so much uncertainty. I was certain that I was gonna get PlayStation 5 maybe this month in January, but then I realized it's not happening. And now I don't even know if I'm going to get it in April. Remember how I said I'll be able to walk in on April 25th, walk inside a store and purchase a PlayStation 5? Not happening. Because this situation has really gotten ugly with the scalpers, and it's turning into a profitable business, especially during a pandemic. They're taking advantage of this. Do you know why? Because no one's doing anything about it. There is no law that will prevent them from using these scripted bots to purchase all of these consoles. And they don't care whether it's the consoles, whether it's the GPUs, CPUs, virtual reality headsets, whatever it is that's hot item out there online. They're going to do it because there is no law in place to punish them. If there was a law in place to punish them, to give them a fine, I'm not saying go to jail, but give them a fine where you have to pay a fine, then things would be different. So they're going to continue to profit from this business because they know the people will buy it. And when they're done with PlayStation 5, when they're done with the Xbox Series X, they're going to move on to the next hottest item, PlayStation VR 2, or whatever's coming out next. The PlayStation 5 Pro, PlayStation 5 Plus, whatever they call it. Same thing with the Xbox, the next Xbox upgrade, Xbox Series XL, right? So this is a new normal, and they'll take advantage of it because there's no opposition. No one's stopping them. If there is no opposition, they're going to continue to profit money. They don't give a shit about your feelings and how you feel and no. So I'm telling you, don't get your hopes too high. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there trying to get people to click and, oh, listen to me. I have this tip. I know. I'm telling you. Don't listen to these yayos. These yayos, I have to call them yayos. They only care about themselves. They're just doing it to exploit this whole situation so they can get the money. Clicks, donations and clicks. All right, they don't give a shit about whether or not you buy a PlayStation 5 or whether or not you secure a PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. So guys, if you want my advice, be careful out there when you go and listen to these individuals out there telling you how to secure a PlayStation 5. Here, I know the tip. Here, I'll tell you how. Here, I'll tell you how to hustle. Yeah, why would you tell me how to hustle? Don't you want to keep that secret to yourself? Why the fuck would you want to give me that secret for free? Here, let me tell you how to hustle. So be careful out there, man. Don't fall. There's too much bullshit. And I hate to see you guys, and I know some of you, a big number of you, step on that bullshit and you believe it. You know. I'm realistic. I'm a realist. Unlike others out there who are just trying to feed you bullshit. I'm realist. And that's something that's lacking this time. In these unprecedented times, uncertain times we live in, man. So anyway, that's my advice, you know. But hey, if you guys want to believe that you're gonna get your PlayStation 5 on next month or month after, well, I hope that you do. But I'm telling you, most likely you're gonna go to the offer up, and you're gonna spend $850 for a PlayStation 5, and you're probably not gonna tell me that you went to the offer up. Listen, I can do it. Right now, I can go to OfferUp and I can purchase a PlayStation 5 plus shipping and handling, $900. I can go ahead and purchase a PlayStation 5 that is scratched up, probably has some fingerprints on there, scratched up and whatever. And the PlayStation 5 is going to arrive within next week, Friday. And I'm going to open up hopefully there will be a PlayStation 5 in there. Hopefully. It won't be a brick. It won't be a cat food. Hopefully. But why would you want to do that, you know, guys? I'm not saying that every single one of these individuals are doing that, but you taking a great risk, giving money to these scalpers. They already don't give a shit about you. They said it publicly. They don't give a fuck about you. Pay me. So what makes you think that they're going to be legit? That they're going to be honest? And that they're going to really send you the console. This is a new normal. I hate that this is the way it is, but unfortunately, this is the way it is. Until finally there's some kind of law put into place, this will continue. This will not stop. It will continue to go on and on and on and on. I think I talked about this. I made so many videos talk about this endlessly. And you guys know how I feel about it. You know, I don't think I'll get it, period, this year. When you have Amazon advertising to me a 2013 Day 1 edition Xbox One, you know where we at. Okay? When you have Amazon advertising 8 years old, 8.5 years old, 2013 Xbox Day 1 edition to be purchased from a third party that's affiliated with the Amazon for $400, you know where we at. And that was the cheapest one, $400. There's more expensive ones. They're selling it for $600, $699. Think about that. $700 for a Day 1 edition Xbox One. Listen, man, it's fucking bad. This is as bad as it gets. You know, I don't mean to be some kind of negative nanny here. I hate to give you guys the bad news because there's plenty of bad news to begin with. But man, this is as bad as it gets. And this is not a good time to be a gamer. But however, I think it is a good time to be a cloud gamer. Look at this. Look at this convenience. How convenient this is versus you battling these assholes and no one's doing anything about it. Nothing's being done. There's no law put into place. Retailers, they love them. Sony loves them. Microsoft loves them. They bring in the money. This is a seal the deal kind of a thing. So who's getting screwed? Always the people. The majority of people always get screwed. Since the Babylonian civilization, since the whatever, you name it, fill in the blank. Always the people get screwed over. Us hard-working people get fucked. As we did in the centuries before. You know. Nothing ever changes. That's why the aliens are not so eager to come down here, land in front of whatever, and say hello. Hello, hello, humans. We're so amazed by you. We're so blown away by how amazing you guys are. Still using the fossil fuel. We're fucking amazed. And we just want to say, we want to open our arms wide open for you to join the Galactic Federation. So come on in. Come on right in. Into our invisible spacecraft. Don't get me started, man. It's not funny, but it's sad. You know, I'm trying not to laugh because it is fucking sad. This is where we at, man. Yeah.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
I'm really satisfied with the cloud gaming, man. I really have no complaints about cloud. It runs great. You don't have to wait for a download. Don't have to wait for anything. The quality, 60 FPS. Look at this. Don't need any special hardware. Guys, don't have to worry about a hard drive space. What's not to like? You know what I mean? You can play it anywhere you want to play it. On any device. Oh, there's no question about it, Juan. It will take time. You know, this is not going to be something that's going to happen overnight. This new generation cycle of consoles will have to cycle itself. But once that cycle is finished, 8 years, 8.5 years, let's give it 9 years. That's it, Juan. It's going to be maybe even shorter. Maybe it'll be 5 years. Because, you know, you guys have to take in consideration. I want to say something before I continue to finish this. You can't look at the console cycle like back in 2013 or in 2006 or in 2000. You have to look at the current situation of pandemic and the current economical struggle that we have. Okay, on top of everything else. You have to look at the current situation. You got to say, well, hold on a second. There's a bunch of cloud gaming services, issue with the scalpers. It's hard to purchase stuff. It's hard to buy these things because of the scalpers. What's going to be a console lifespan? Maybe 5 years. Look at the Xbox One X, 2 years. PlayStation 4 Pro, 4 years. And what do you think this is going to be? You have to look at it in this current situation. You can't compare it to a previous situation. That was a different situation. This is something new, a new normal. And you have to look at it from a new normal, okay? So who knows? PlayStation 5 might be 4 years. And then after that, something else comes along, PlayStation 5 Pro or Plus or PlayStation 5 Beyond, whatever they call it. Give it another 3.5, 4 years. And then 2029, 2028, the cloud gaming finally, Sony jumps into it, Microsoft jumps into it big time. It's widely available. I'm just saying, Again, I don't have a time travel machine, because if I did, obviously I would know what to do. I would know what to avoid. But I don't have a time travel machine. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. But I'm just telling you, you guys have this mentality of thinking like this is 2006, or 2000. No, this is a different time, and consoles are in a very weird place. In a very weird place. Okay? Even PCs and GPUs, and people say, well, why should I spend money on PC and GPU? I can just, boom, get Shadow and do it from there. It's a weird spot that the consoles are in right now. It's a very strange, weird spot that they're in. So who knows what's gonna happen? Anything's possible, in my opinion. My favorite team, it used to be Patriots till, Brady disappointed me, till Brady left Belichick. He was like a father to you. How dare you, Brady? All because your wife wants to move to Florida. She's tired of the snow up in Boston. Listen, man. You should have stayed with Patriots, man. And same thing for you, Gronkowski. I know he's your brother, but come on, man. So yeah, my favorite team is Patriots, but I just feel that Tom Brady should have really, dude, you've been there for 2 decades. After 2 decades, so what you're trying to tell me, Tom, is that, being there 2 decades was all about this. Well, it's about the rings, right? It's about the rings, the MVP, the rings, and just the fame, right? Because if you truly have a passion for a team, you never leave the team. There's an old saying. You never leave the team. You're always going to be that. Your heartbeat, it's always going to be beating for that team. But you sold out. You sold out. And this is why people don't like him. Because they knew he was a prima donna. Prima donna. The reason Patriots are so good, it's because of Bill Belichick. The way he coordinates the team, even the backup linemen. Listen, this is because of Belichick. Now, I'm not saying that Brady didn't help. Of course he did help. Look at his stats. I'm not questioning the guy's stats. His statistics are unbelievable. Of course he did help, but he didn't do it alone. Brady, you didn't do it alone. It was because of a team, very dynamic team, and Bill Belichick. That's why you are having how many rings? 5 rings? 6 rings? I don't know. 6 MVP? 6 rings? Okay, fine. 6 rings like this? Okay, there's a space right there. There. But anyway, that's just me, man. I'm just disappointed with Brady. Imagine how Bill felt, like Bill Belichick, how he must have felt like, really, dude, after all these years, everything I given to you, and this is how you're going to fuck me over, I don't know. It's just disappointing, man. If I was playing for New England Patriots for 20 years, I would never leave that team. Even when I get older, I would be a coach. I would apply to be a coach for that team. I would always support that team in any which way I can. And I feel that Tom Brady has sold himself to this. Well, yeah, he does eventually. Of course, he plays for Buccaneers. We're playing him right now. He's in Buccaneers right now, right here. Him and Gronkowski. I don't know, man. It's just disappointing, man. You know. Imagine how fans felt. People don't listen, man. People don't understand how emotional and how passionate the hardcore fans really are. You know, I mean, I'm not a hardcore fan, but I met some hardcore fans. You don't understand how emotional they are about this kind of stuff, and how passionate they really are about their team. You know, so New England Patriots, they probably hate Brady now more than they will ever, because of what he has done. And same thing goes for Gronkowski. You know, everybody knew he's gonna follow Brady. He's gonna join Brady. Everybody knew. It was like you didn't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that out. It's just sad. Anyway, let's go. That's just me. I don't know. It's just me. It's how I feel about it. But again, listen, no one's going to deny what Brady has achieved throughout his career and his statistics. What he has achieved, of course, no one's going to argue that. But he didn't do it alone. He had a very great dynamic team with a great coach and a coaching staff that was coordinated perfectly. That's just me, you know, because this is a teamwork. You know, you don't win the game by yourself. You as a quarterback, what are you? You're just there to throw the ball. You have to navigate. Okay, quarterback is a captain, right? A captain, quarterback. Your job is to coordinate with your team, with your defense, and you need to coordinate yourself and make the proper calls so that way your wide receivers know exactly where you're going to throw the ball. So it's all a teamwork, man. It's all about a teamwork and strategical teamwork. And that's how you win the games. You don't win the games by yourself. I mean, sure, if you're a good quarterback and you know how to throw that ball, you know how to read, your wide receiver, or if your wide receiver knows how to read you, fine, great. But you don't do it by yourself. You know, there was many times when Brady was hurt and he was on the bench and there was a backup quarterback. And the backup quarterback did a good job, even without Brady. Remember when Brady was hurt? He was on the bench. Why? Because they have a great dynamic team. It's all about the team. And of course, Bill Belichick has a lot of credit to that. Because he's I call him the great general. He's always focused. He never gets angry because he always focuses on the plan. Okay, where we are, like on a third quarter, fourth quarter, 2-minute warning. What can we do here to get out of this? So he coordinates perfectly. I watch carefully. Like when I watch the football games, sometimes I use my DVR and I would rewind and I would pause and I would just read Belichick. What is he thinking? And look at his play and how is he gonna call it out the next time when he calls the timeout. So that's why the Patriots were so great, because they were a dynamic team. But hey, that's just me. If you are a Giants fan, you're probably going to tell me to go F myself, I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like Patriots. You don't have to tell me about it. I know.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games.
I know that.
There were blowouts. And none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game.
Especially if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Oh my God, I never seen such a hate. Guys, let me tell you, you Pittsburgh Steelers fans, listen, you guys are on a next level. Holy fuck. The way you guys hate Patriots. I never seen anything like it. I never seen anything like it. And I don't think I ever will. The amount of hate you guys have for Patriots. But I don't know, maybe you guys feel better now knowing that, the Brady's not there, Gronkowski's not there. Maybe you guys feel a little bit better.
And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We know these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations,
I don't know.
take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about
It's a good question, though. What do you guys think?
puzzled me a little bit.
How about you guys? Like, what do you think? What are you guys gonna put your predictions and money on? I want to hear from you guys.
This is Jones.
Oh! You think Chiefs? Well,
Earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football.
but how do you think they're gonna do it,
Easily break a few
Robert?
tackles,
Like,
gain some additional yards.
how do you think they're gonna achieve that? Like, are they gonna play it safe in the first 2 quarters, and then in the halftime, they're gonna conserve all that energy, and then just hit it hard? What do you think their strategy is gonna be, from a coach perspective, from a coordinative perspective? Brady, look. There's. I just want to say this. Listen, having Brady, sure, definitely helps the Buccaneers. Having Gronkowski definitely helps Buccaneers, and it also boosts up the team. There's a certain energy, dynamic there that also can help the team, the chemistry on the team, right? But I don't know, man. Things can happen. Brady could be, he could be under pressure. Remember, when you're in a Super Bowl, there's a lot of pressure, like a pretty good amount of pressure, right? So that's the Brady that's under pressure. And how well is Brady going to work under pressure this Super Bowl? Especially now that he's playing for a different team. And how well has he adjusted himself with the coach and the team? I don't know that. I know when he was with the Patriots, he knew exactly what to say to the coach. He knew exactly what to say to the team. But here, I don't know. I don't know what the chemistry is. I'm not in the locker room, so I can't really tell you what the chemistry is. I'm pretty sure they have a decent chemistry, but you got to remember, anything is possible. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure Henry Cavill will be there to watch the. Well, actually, no one's gonna be there, right? Because the COVID-19. So sorry, Henry Cavill. I know it's your team, but I don't think he'll be there. There was an old saying, right? On any given Sunday, anything can happen. Especially when that any given Sunday, you see, right now, there's a flag. You see, this could happen. You see? Brady could lose his focus, and shit like this could happen.
15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones.
Only a couple of yards.
Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
Oh, of course, anything can happen, man.
The box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, boy. Oh, my God. He almost made it, bro. Jones almost got there. 6 yards after contact. Your Bears beat the Bucks. The alone tells me the Chiefs will win. I mean, you know, they could. But you got to remember, Desperado, there's an enormous pressure when it comes to Super Bowl. You know, nervousness, pressure, trying to get it right, the goosebumps, all kinds of stuff starts happening, man. Oh, man. Jones almost got this close to get the... All right, let's just march right through. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. I know you can do this, bro. I know you can do it. Come on, come on. Touchdown. Oh, this is it, bro. It's over now. We're going to Super Bowl, baby. 2nd and goal. That's it, bro. 2 minutes and what? Some seconds. We're good to go here. Hold on. You know, I just realized I never finished that guy Russell. Oh, did you guys see that? They ignored Brady. That was a nice touch. They didn't give him a high five. I just realized I never finished the UFC. The guy Russell something. What did I name him? Russell Snake. Snake Russell. I just realized I never finished the heavyweight division. I still have the career. I gotta finish it, man. On UFC 4. I just realized that I never finished it. I also never finished the my career with the NHL 21. And I also haven't finished Deadly Premonition 2. And I know Derek, it's waiting for me patiently. Derek, don't worry. Deadly Premonition 2 will happen pretty soon. Coming up next month will happen. We're going to finish Deadly Premonition. Oh, there's no question about that, man, that the Chiefs are skilled. Look what they've done last year, and look what they did this year. There's no question about it. They're very committed. To be honest, they kind of remind me of Patriots, because they do have that team dynamic now. And I like that. Any team that has that coordinative dynamic, where they all can read each other perfectly, that's what I'm looking for when it comes to like a great football team. I can't believe how well this runs on Stadia, man. 60 FPS. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, we were still on Stadia, believe it or not. It's kind of hard to believe. Wow.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a...
I know it's crazy, man. I would have finished those games if I didn't have to work my other 2 jobs. My other 2 jobs, it's what kills me, man. You know, even today I was so tired, man. I was like, but I got to do it. I said, I have to come in for you guys. You know, I can't go native on you. You know. But when I'm off, dude, I can go, you know, for miles. when I'm off, like tomorrow I'm off, Saturday I'm off, Sunday I'm off, I can go like extra mile.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of
It's just when I'm working on the weekdays.
throwing is Rodgers.
Uh-oh.
He's got his man. And he's going to have a Packers first down.
What? Where was this?
Great way to convert on third down there. 21
That's horrific. That's like something out of Halloween, dude. Like Michael Myers.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink.
Fuck, man. It's like straight out of the movie, bro. It's interesting. The movies have become reality now. Isn't that interesting, bro? Like, you look at some of these movies and you're like, oh, it's just a movie, man. Don't worry about a Jason Voorhees. Don't worry about Michael Myers. Don't worry about these guys. It's just a movie. And then you hear stories about a guy in Canada riding on a Greyhound bus and decapitates the kid for no reason because the voice told him to do it. Starts eating his eyeballs and his heart and for like 2 hours, mutilating the kid. I like, is this some shit that happens in the movies, right? But no, actually, fucking happened in 2008, you know? And there's so many cases, like that recent case that happened in last year in New York City. New York City, Manhattan, fucking Manhattan, where some guy who was working for this other dude who was like a big, I don't know, like some kind of a tech company, and he came to his house and he killed him and he decapitated him, cut his legs, cut his arms. They arrested the guy, obviously. It was on the news, New York Post. I don't know if you guys heard about that story. They arrested the guy, but he like cut them into pieces. Right? You hear all these stories and you think this is some kind of shit you would see in a movie, like a horror movie or whatever. But actually, it's more common that happens in reality. Not to mention the rest of the world. Like I told you about the one girl who went to India from Ireland. She was Irish. She went to India. She was a very beautiful girl. And she wanted to follow the Buddhism. She wanted to follow, what you call that? Yoga and other things, spiritual things. Meditating techniques, right? And all that. So she went to New Delhi, India, and I guess she got hooked up. She was alone. She went there alone. And she got hooked up with some people. She thought she could trust them, this and that, You know how it goes. You go and you meet some people and you think they're cool. You can trust them, right? And then next thing you know, they drug you, they take you somewhere, and they cut her head off. They decapitated her, and they hung her on a tree, and they left her there for about a couple of weeks or so. And somebody, I guess, reported the smell, and they arrested the guys. They arrested them. I don't know what's going to happen to them. That's the India law. I don't know what the law is in India, New Delhi. But like, these kind of stories you hear all the time. And you think this is some kind of shit that maybe you would see in the movies. But actually, this happens more frequent than you would think. How about that kid, that beheaded the teacher? But he did it because of religious beliefs. To him, he was an infidel, so he cut his head off in France. Of course, you have that. But it's a crazy world. Just because you live in your little bubble and you don't know what's going on outside of your little bubble, that doesn't mean that the world is kumbaya, hunky-dory. It's a very scary place. The world, it's a very scary, unforgiving place. I know it. I lived through it. I've been around the world, especially that war in Bosnia. I was introduced to the violence I was introduced to the barbarism of what humans are capable of in 1992 all the way through 1995. That's before the U.S. troops, the Army, U.S. Army Rangers came in with the I-4. There was a peacekeeping force called the I-4. They came in there, and obviously, nobody wants to mess with the most powerful military on the planet. So, you know. But before that, it was a very brutal 5-year civil war on all fronts, from Croats, Serbs, and Muslim Bosnians. It was basically a religious war. I don't know if it was a religious war. It was more of a brainwashed, indoctrinated war. You know, like right now, people are brainwashed, they're indoctrinated. You know, my tribe is better than your tribe, right? Yet we all live together. And then we started killing each other, beheading each other, murdering each other, etc., etc. And I, you know, as a young kid growing up, 8 years old, 9 years old, I was 9 years old when the war started. I'm like, can I just play my Commodore 64? Why is this happening? You know, you know what I did with my Commodore 64? I had to break it because there was no natural gas. The Serb forces have turned off the natural gas. There was no humanitarian help because the UN and the United States, they haven't even decided what they're going to do. George Bush Sr. wasn't interested in Bosnia because there was no oil. There was no interest there till after, obviously, Bill Clinton, Bob Dole, they made some compromise. You know, I'll tell you what. I'll give it to Bill Clinton and Bob Dole. They're probably the only two party politicians that were moderate. You know what I mean? Moderate. You know, I know that Bill Clinton is Democrat, but he was a moderate Democrat. He was not a hardcore Democrat. He was willing to work with others. Bob Dole, same thing. He was a moderate Republican. He was able to work with others. And I have a tremendous respect for both of these two guys. I don't care about Monica Lewinsky. I don't care about all that bullshit. I'm just saying what they have done in the past was very good. So you got to give the credit where the credit is due. I have this saying that I always tell people. You have to give the credit even if you don't agree with that person. But you got to give that person a credit when the credit is due. But I don't want to get into politics. I know it's a very touchy subject. I'm just simply saying I've seen it front and center, guys, all of that. There's nothing that you can shock me. There's nothing that you can threaten me with. There's nothing you can do to me that I haven't already been there and seen it and experienced it at a very young age. Okay, so you cannot intimidate me. Nothing can intimidate me. People ask me, well, what intimidates you, Mr. 4K? Me. I intimidate me. I'm afraid of me because sometimes I'm unpredictable, and you know, I try to control myself, and I don't want to do something stupid that I will regret. So I intimidate me. Nothing else intimidates me. No human being on this planet intimidates me. Nothing intimidates me. Me intimidates me. So anyway, that's all I want to say about that. Hey, how you doing, Cameron D? How are you? I'm doing good, man. We're playing Madden 21. By the way, you guys need to go and check out Cameron D's YouTube channel. He's working on a new YouTube channel. And I love Cameron D's commentary. Listen, Cameron, I just want to say this publicly. You have, brother, and I'm not saying this because we're friends and because you're my moderator, but I watched that video so many times. Like even today when I was eating my food, I was watching that video. You do such a great job. Honestly, I swear to God, you do a great job narrating and explaining and analyzing a video game. You do a fantastic job on that, commentating, and that's why I encourage you to do the YouTube, because I can see that you have that fire, you have that talent. Yes, I know you're an athlete, you know, you work out, and I know the working out is your main thing, but I think on the side, you can do this, man. On the sides, you can do the commentary, because you do a fantastic job, man, analyzing the video game the way you analyze that Maiden demo leading up to that vampire lady, and explaining the design of going up to that castle. That design reminds you of Titanic, because you have done so much research on Titanic. You watched the movie and everything, and also explaining how the wind blows from that window that's open. I mean, the detail that you explain from the underground prison caves and all that in the game, in that tech demo leading up to that lady, Romanian vampire lady, forgot her name, Dimitrescu, whatever her name is. That was really done well, man. And I suggest everybody else to go watch that video. Maybe I can put up a link. Hold on. It's right here. Give me a sec. I'll put up a link right now.
Also, just
Guys, you guys have to watch this, man. Do me a favor, guys. You can just go and watch this right now. Don't worry about, you know, me playing Madden. Go watch this video. Oh, absolutely. Listen, cameraman, I wouldn't be telling. Look, I'm honest. I don't bullshit people. When I see a talent, I feel it's my duty to tell you, hey, bro, you have a talent. Don't worry about the views right now, because people don't even know who you are. You know, it takes time till you get to that algorithm, you know. But eventually you'll get to the algorithm. Look at Sonny, how much algorithm he's got with Stadia. Look at the other guys. Look at the Polish VR guy. Okay? It takes time till you hit that algorithm, you know. And you're going to hit that algorithm. You're going to hit that peak. But you just have to keep pushing, keep doing your thing. Don't worry about the trolls. You know how to deal with the trolls. Don't worry about, you know, negative people and all that. Don't worry about that stuff. Focus on that. Dude, I can't wait for your next video. Honestly, I want to see what you have to say about a Tomb Raider and how it runs on PlayStation 5. Like Spider-Man would be great for you to do, like Miles Morales. You talking about Miles Morales and how the controller feels while you're playing the game, and like the ray tracing. I know you've done a video on that, but like with a commentary and a capture, like a 25-minute video capture. And I mean, look, I'll watch anything you commentate. I'll tell you that right now. Mr. Urban, you have to see it, man. From the beginning, you gotta watch the whole thing. Kick back, relax, grab some drinks. Cameron D will take you on the ride. He will explain everything. Just kick back, relax, enjoy the 22 minutes of greatness, man. No other video out there compares the way Cameron has presented that tech demo. Dude, even on E3 show, if this video was on E3 show showcasing Capcom should have hired you, Cameron D. It was really done well. And I'm not saying this because he's my friend. I'm saying it because it's the truth. It was really that good. I could never do it the way he did it. I usually repeat myself millions of freaking times. I lose my cool. I start cussing out. I start yelling. I'm unfiltered, you know, and people don't like that crap, and which I understand. But the way he has done it, it's just poof, perfect. 100%. You just have that talent. I mean, you are talented, you know, bodybuilder as well. You know the diet, you know how to get in shape, but you also are pretty good at analyzing and commentating on the video games, man. It's really done well, man. Oh, intercepted. Oh my God, look at this. The last second, the last minute, fourth quarter. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Oh, this is it, man. It's over. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God. I don't know, man. This would be depressing. I don't think I would ever recover from this.
Anything they tried to throw at him and beating him until
Wow.
each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And I'm glad that I asked you to do it, honestly. I'm so glad that I did because sometimes, Cameron, all it takes is a little push, you know? It's like the Joker says. Sometimes, all it takes is a little push. And sometimes that's all we need, man. It's just a little push. Because we're so stuck in our voices. Oh, you can't do this. You're not gonna survive. You're a loser. You're a nobody. You can't do it. You know you're a nobody. You know these stupid little voices in your head. Don't listen to them. Just sometimes you just need a little push, man. We all need a little push to go to that finish line, you know? But we don't do it because we listen to these ridiculous voices in our heads. You are nobody. You can't do it. You're nothing. You know. But the hell with the voices. Just do it, like Arnold says. That is why I have a clear vision. I know what to do. I remember back in the 1970s, they said, you look like a freak. And I never want to be look like you. And I said to this guy, to this little skinny pencil guy, I said, don't worry. You're never gonna look like me. Not in a million years. Because there's only one me. Me, the Schnitzlernator. And look at Arnold. Like, he's a great example, man. Look at Jean-Claude Van Damme and all these guys. Look at Stallone. I mean, just look at these guys. And look what they have achieved. And they struggled. They all struggled. You know? They were not born with a golden spoon. They struggled very badly. Look at Tom Hardy. You know, being a druggie and then trying to... He fell into depression. He tried to kill himself many times. And then he went to rehab. He luckily got offered up the roles to play in Band of Brothers and some other small movies in British cinema. And then obviously he got a big break in Black Hawk Down. And after Black Hawk Down, he did the Bronson movie. And after Bronson, obviously all the other movies came along. I mean, look at Thomas. Well, that's his name, Thomas Edward Hardy. Thomas Edward Hardy. Look at him and what he had to go through. And look at him now. He turned back. He turned his life 360. You know. So the idea is, it's like Sir Anthony Hopkins, even though he doesn't like to be called Sir, because he feels that, hey, I'm not royalty. I'm just a man. Call me Tony. I'm just somebody who's doing a job, being an artist. Even Sir Anthony Hopkins, but I like to give him that credit. Sir Anthony Hopkins, he says, never ever give up. You know, always believe in yourself. Keep pushing through. Don't give up. Just keep pushing through. And he's right. You know, there's a reason for all of this. You know, it's not a bullshit talk. It's not like trying to patronize anybody. It's really is the truth. Don't give up, man. There's a reason why you're still alive. There's a reason why you're still living. Keep pushing forward. And eventually you'll get there. But even if you don't get there, at least you gave it your damn best. At least you tried. You know. So the idea is not to give up, man. You know. That's what I think. Because that's how these individuals became what they are. And of course, through hard work. You have to work hard, man. You know, there is no shortcuts. You know, do you know how many times I wake up and say, "Oh God, I don't want to do this," but I know I have to do it because I have to take care of some financial problems and I have to get out of some financial things that I have to take care of to move forward to do what I want to do next. It's about planning and coordinating and disciplining yourself, and then putting some stuff on the sidelines so that way you can achieve what you need to achieve. But you have to believe in yourself. You know, don't worry about what people are gonna say about you. Like when they look at you on the camera, look at this guy, look how he looks. Don't be insecure. The reason a lot of people have a difficult time talking in front of the people or talking in front of the camera or multiple cameras with thousands of people is because they're constantly worrying about self-appearance. How do I appear to you? Well, you're always going to appear differently to everyone. To every and each individual, you will appear differently. And everyone will have a difference of an opinion. But that's okay. That's the human nature. That's the way it is. But you don't worry about that stuff. Be comfortable with who you are in your own skin and just focus on, just like right now, you focus on saying what you need to say, but make sure that it's coming from the heart. Make sure that it's coming from really you. Don't let it be coming from something you're trying to cook up and bullshit. If you're trying to cook up and bullshit, usually this happens. Usually people roll their eyes up. When your eyes go up, it means you're thinking. So, you know, like, and they're just trying to remember, and people can tell, okay, this guy's bullshitting or whatnot. So just try to be frank. Try to be you. But do you know why you need to be you? Because there's only one you. I cannot be you because you are you, and you cannot be me because I'm me, and I'm the only one me. So just try to be you. Don't try to copy other people. Have your own signature. Don't try to take other people's signatures. Don't try to copy other people's signatures. Use your own signature, because that's why you are so unique, because you are you. You know. But apparently, some people, they think there's a shortcut. They think there's a secret recipe that you can take and everything will just be hunky-dory, you know. Oh, you're super confident, like the story you were telling about. There's another video, the story you were telling about your situation with the COVID-19 or something that you had a problem with, I guess with your, I don't know what it was exactly, I forgot, but some health problem that you had with something, and you went to see a doctor and whatnot, and it was a big problem for you while training and working out. There was a story you did on that, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering the whole thing, but there's another video where you talked about it on Instagram, and I think stuff like that people want to hear. People want to look into on YouTube. There's people out there sitting right now. They're depressed. They're lonely. They're so uncertain where they're gonna go, and they have that gap in their feelings, you know. And I think you can fill in that gap by reassuring them, hey man, you're not the only one. We're all going through this together. You know, you can push through. You can get things done. It's not gonna be easy, but you can make it happen. You know. That was a great video too, and I think more people, it's really sad that YouTube algorithm, it's only putting the recommended videos of these sponsored big prima donnas, but the videos like yours and others, no one will ever see because YouTube will never put it on that algorithm to be recommended. And it's really sad that that's not happening, because there's so many cool messages through these videos that can really help people, or at least give them that little push, you know. Like Joker says, all it takes is a little push. That's all you need. So Yeah, the video when you were in the hospital. Yeah, that video right there. I guess we're going to go to Super Bowl, huh? Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Oh, boy. Let's play it, man. Kansas Chiefs, and let's do it. Why not? Why not? Let's do it for the Google Stadia, man. How about the Google Stadia, right? Not for nothing, but, man, this is impressive. Let's do it. Even if I fail, listen, sometimes failure is good. Even if I don't win the Super Bowl, that's okay. I learned something from it. Let's give it a try. Let's go. Or should we save it for... Play the full game. Let's go. Let's do it, man. Let's do this. Why not? And if I lose, hey, listen, it was a fair game. Can't win them all, but at least I gave it my best. Super Bowl, baby. Here we go. Mr. 4K is going to forecast the Super Bowl. Straight from Stadia. Here we go. Oh, it's gonna be free? That's cool. I'll definitely take advantage of that. Tomb Raider, it's already free on PlayStation.
Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, that sucks. I didn't know that, Cameron. But you know what? It's like Arnold says, all you need is just a little... Even in the balcony, you can work out, dude. You know, honestly. People say, how could you work in the balcony? Yeah, you can. If it's a big balcony, you know, you can do it. Even in a small room, you can work out. You can do push-ups, sit-ups. You know, you can improvise. You can always improvise.
Charles Davis on hand, and Charles, we know how difficult it is to go back-to-back in the NFL. Few have succeeded in doing so, but here are the Kansas City.
Okay, so they flipped a coin. Who has it? Let's see.
Yet again, trying to lift that Lombardi trophy.
Remember, this is a franchise that played in the first ever Super Bowl. Then they ended up winning Super Bowl IV, which was 50 years prior to winning Super Bowl 54. They didn't want to win another 50 years, so they went ahead and made it back this year. What a great run for this Kansas City team.
Meanwhile, the Buccaneers are back in the Super Bowl for just the second time in franchise history. I know one thing, they'd love a repeat of that first appearance.
Would they ever? That was 2003 in San Diego.
Yes, I was thinking about playing a Resident Evil 4 for you guys sometime next month. Kind of to revisit HD edition on my PC for you guys. I thought about that.
And during practice leading up to the game, he would play scout team quarterback and tell the defense the characteristics and mannerisms of the Raiders quarterback, Rich Gannon, and had his defense totally prepared. And boy, did they play well and won their first Super Bowl title.
So out come the Bucs now for their...
Oh my God, let me tell you, man. when I watched that demo, especially those tunnels, and what really caught me off guard, Cameron, was the that wind, bro. When you finally got to the top and you opened that door and you found the key, that wind blowing, man, from that open, broken window, dude, that looked so real. And that lady looked photorealistic. That lady vampire, Dimiatru. It's a Romanian last name, Dimiatrescu, whatever. Dimiatrescu, whatever. How do we pronounce it? I'm sorry. Dimiatrescu. That lady vampire. She looks so realistic, man. When she finally came out and whoosh, she got them, what you call it, claws, them big claws like a Wolverine coming out. All right, I got to focus here. We're going to lose the Super Bowl. Oh, this is not a good start. This is not good. We got to change the... Oh, my God. Oh! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Holy shit. I swear to God, I didn't see this coming. I was for sure I was going to lose this. Like, and give away the ball at the deep down at my territory. Wow, dude, look at this. Holy, look at the rushing yards. Who is this? Oh, absolutely. Leon. Leon's in it, right? I'm going to have to play it, you know. I'm going to have to revisit Resident Evil 4 and play it and, you know. I really thought about it. There's another game that I was looking into, Desperado Cameron. And Mr. Urban, I was looking into this new game from Microsoft called The Medium. It's like a horror fantasy adventure, like the X-Files type of game, like Alan Wake or something like that. And the main character is this female, and that's all I know. But I know it's like an adventure horror type of a game. And I thought about maybe checking it out. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. Maybe I can hit Resident Evil 4. Maybe Saturday. We'll see. Go ahead, Mr. Urban. I'm going to finish this up. Get to the Super Bowl. Did I ever play the newest Devil May Cry? Yes. Yes. But I never finished it. I did a live stream on it from the Xbox One X. And I tested it on both Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro. I done a bunch of videos on it, but I never finished it. I never finished it.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Oh, look at that sack. Ooh, he got sacked big time. Big time. Take care, Mr. Urban. Get some sleep. Turn on that airplane mode. You don't want anybody calling in the middle of the night. Come on. Right?
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh! Oh my God. Holy shit. Buccaneers on fire, bro. They are on the fire. The fire. Holy shit, man.
I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown. Easy now.
Through the fire. Through the wire. Here we go. Pick it up.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. And here now the offense heading back out there. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
I still can't believe we're playing this on Stadia. Like, what the hell? How is it even possible?
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Can't believe it.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And some room to maneuver.
Oh, nice.
But not before he takes it
Nice chunk of yards. And a first. There you go. 2 rush, 17 yards.
Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the
Okay.
sidelines in a game.
I like Silent Hill. I like this. I think I'm gonna like it.
What's going through his mind right
I like it. Listen, I always been a sucker for the adventure games. I know that the same thing. Listen, same thing with Resident Evil. I know Resident Evil. It's a action survival game, but it's also an adventure game. I love adventure games. I also think of Metal Gear as an adventure game. You know, because there's so much there you're gonna encounter and meet new characters. I've always been a sucker for the adventure journey into the unknown. Always interests me. It's like this curiosity of mine, the journey into the unknown. And I like those types of games, you know. Yes. And the only reason they did it because people were complaining. But then listen, that's good that they're listen. I'll give them a credit. It's good that Microsoft is paying attention to the gamers, you know, because that's what they're running on. The whole motto of Microsoft and the Xbox is that we are for the gamers. We are here to be of service for the gamers, right? And we don't care where you play our games. We don't care if it's the xCloud or the Xbox One X or Xbox One S or the original Xbox One Kinect VCR, DVR. We don't care where you play it. As long as you use our service. We don't care if it's a PC or a laptop, as long as you use our service. And I think that's what they're really going for. This is why Xbox, it's not competing with PlayStation, because they're running their company as a service. Okay? Just like HBO Max is running their company as a service, like Netflix as a service. And that's what they're counting on. The Game Pass Ultimate is this best service for the video games that we can offer for you for this amount of money. And that's what I think their whole focus really is on, is the service. You know, this doesn't mean that they don't care about the Xbox Series X. Of course they do care, but their main focus is the Game Pass Ultimate. At least that's what I'm getting at. That's what I've been getting, the virtue signaling from Phil Spencer all these years was really the virtue signaling of, hey, Game Pass Ultimate.
Something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was
Yeah, pretty crazy week with the GameStop, for sure. All of the consoles were sold out before people even had a chance to. The whole situation is crazy. The whole situation, it's really out of control. And it's like the new normal. It has become a new normal. It's not a question of Is it really a new normal? This is the new normal. And
On second down, it's Jones, and he'll take it down shy of
oh, there's no question about it. Game Pass, it's awesome. The fact that I can play Flight Simulator, that I can play that new game, all of the new games coming out, Halo Infinite coming out, all of these new exclusive Xbox games. All the Yakuza games are included. They just recently dropped a bunch of Yakuza games. Listen, man, there's a tons of games on Game Pass Ultimate, you know. It's just that I've been busy. I've been busy, just period. But there's tons of stuff there to play on the Xbox, especially on the Xbox Game Pass. Tons of cool games, you know. And when I have a free time, I do play it, you know. I do want to jump into Forza Motorsport. There's a tons of cars I need to unlock, you know. And also I like to revisit Halo 3, Halo 4, go through there as well. I haven't played the Gears. Would love to maybe jump into Gears a little bit. Yeah. Also, I love Sea of Thieves. Sometimes I play Sea of Thieves, you know. There's a tons of games out there, guys, to play.
Fournette running out of the gun. That's some strong running. And he is
There's plenty of games to choose from. When you look at the Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch sits right here next to me. Nintendo Switch, Steam, cloud gaming, PC gaming, virtual reality. There's really tons of games to play.
Establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Yes, they just need one. This is, Tyler, this is what I was been saying to in the past few months. They just need one. They just need one. AAA, amazing, first party IP, exclusive Xbox game. Just one. And you'll see just how much it's gonna change everything 360. Oh, Cameron, that's gonna happen actually. As a matter of fact, Phil Spencer recently talked about the television and computers will have the ability to use the xCloud. Touchdown. Yes. So pretty soon you'll be able to use xCloud this spring. Turn on your TV, turn on your Samsung TV or LG TV, and you'll be able to download the app and play the xCloud games on your television. And on your laptop, on your tablet, on your computer, you'll be able to download the xCloud and xCloud app, and you'll be able to play it, which is pretty cool. And I think that's just the beginning of the future for the Xbox service. You know, it's just the beginning.
And that will make this a 16-point lead. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's Ronald Jones.
Oh, that's amazing. 120 frames per second. Imagine that sea, that beautiful sea, when you're, you know, controlling the ship, running at 120 frames per second. Oh my lord.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Did I ever show you guys, I think I did.
On the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 20.
I did a video where I was using the Formula 1 with my Formula 2018 with my 2080 graphics card. I was running at 130 frames per second with my 144 hertz ultra widescreen monitor. Brother, let me tell you something. playing a Formula One racing game at 130 frames per second on that ultra wide screen monitor with no screen tear. Holy shit, man. With a racing wheel, I think I did a video on that long time ago. It was a long time ago. The video is still there. You can only see 60 FPS through camera because that's all I was able to show you on the YouTube video. But my God, what I was experiencing with that ultra, my ultra widescreen monitor, Samsung, that I have, the 50-inch ultra wide 32:9 monitor, CHG 90, right? I was blown away, man. And like, this is how you play a racing game, a Formula One game, to be truly immersed at that 130 frames per second. Dude, there's nothing quite like it. You know what I mean? The 8K, yeah, man. Listen, don't get me wrong. 8K, sure, everything will look sharp, razor sharp on your television, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. You can achieve 60 FPS at 8K resolution. It's just not going to happen. We're just not there, man. It will happen in the future, sometime in the future, but right now it ain't happening, man. People say you'll be able to do 60 F. Can I just say something? Guys, I know Nvidia is trying to, every company will always try to sit on their high horse and say that their horse is the best horse for the race. But let's be honest, we're not there yet. Okay? The best you'll be able to do, it's 8K 30 frames per second on a 3090. You're not hitting 60 FPS on 8K. You're not hitting a 60 FPS on 8K. Okay, the computers are not utilized for that kind of ridiculous rendering at that frame, at that resolution, 33 million pixels, all right? It's just not going to happen. So people just need to, like, calm down with the 8K. That's why I don't have an 8K television. Quite honestly, I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm just being honest, you know. We don't listen, Desperado. We don't even have a 4K broadcast of a Super Bowl. How about a 4K broadcast on Xfinity this Super Bowl? Can I have a 4K broadcast? Can we have a 4K HDR broadcast of the Super Bowl? Is it too much to ask for 2021 to have a 4K high dynamic range, 60 FPS, 60 hertz, I'm sorry, broadcast? Don't give me that interlace 1080 or the 720p upscale to 4K. I want crystal clear 4K image with 4K red cameras running at 60 hertz. So we're not there. We barely, it's, and I laugh my ass off when I see that 8K icon. I remember when Cameron did the unboxing of PlayStation 5, and the first thing you see on the box of the PlayStation 5, it's a big gold 8K icon. But then next to it on the right, you see a little tiny icon says 4K UHD, HDR. But a big icon that says 8K. And it's not an 8K machine. You can't even switch to 8K resolution, let alone utilize the 8K gaming. So, and I think Sony should stop that. They need to, like, remove that 8K icon. You know, like, don't don't gimmick, don't mislead people. It's not cool when companies do that, in my honest opinion. Misleading people, it's such a nasty thing, in my opinion.
Into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Oh yeah, man. Just let the games run at 4K 60. How about we get to the 4K 60 standard? You know? Excuse me. It's not the corona. It's a bombona.
He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
On second down, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on
I'm still surprised.
and this time it paid off.
You know, I remember in 2017 I was saying something. By 2020, we'll have channels running in 4K. Boy, was I wrong. Was I wrong. Even HBO Max is not running in 4K. Holy mother of God. That's my only thing with HBO Max right now. Like, shame on you, HBO Max. Like, really? Are you kidding me?
Even that little gentle push off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Hey, we know Pat Mahomes can run it. We saw it right there, but you get the sense when he takes off, every Chiefs fan is just saying, hey, be careful.
You get the sense, right, that everyone's holding their breath?
Yes.
And no one's exhaling until he gets up? Well, that makes perfect sense, but the reason that play works well for him when he decides to keep it and run, because of the respect for his arm. He throws it so well and so often that when he does make the decision to run, it's usually wide open.
Because Netflix has been doing this for a long time. Netflix has been doing this since 2008, 2009. Remember, they're the first company that started the whole streaming thing. They defeated Blockbuster and Hollywood Video Store. So, you know, they had more experience. And they invested so much money into much better servers. And, of course, you know, they're going to have more of 4K and HDR and Dolby Vision. They're a big corporation, man. They're like a major Hollywood studio now. Look at the movies they created. You know, look at the production of Netflix. It's ridiculous. But it's also a shameful for HBO. HBO has been around since 1980s. Warner Brothers is a huge company, a juggernaut of a Hollywood company, studio. Oh, intercepted. Oh my God, intercepted. It's a shame that Warner Brothers is having a difficult time bringing a Dolby Vision and HDR to the HBO Max. I mean, come on. I want to see a Godzilla versus Kong in Dolby Vision, and it will be in Dolby Vision. Just like they did with the Wonder Woman. But why those other movies and TV shows are not in 4K and HDR and Dolby Vision? That's my question, you know.
Because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick six, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had two games. They won their Super Bowl championship against Rich
Hold
Gannon
up.
in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison and the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended? That was a big time.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh no!
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh my God, that was a bad move.
They're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking
I think I hit it. I hit that by mistake again, bro. The fake field goal attempt. I can't believe I did that. But hey, we're still leading 22-0.
Following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. KC's offense ready to take over. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously,
Oh man, Desperado. Cameron could open his own blockbuster. The amount of movies he has, bro. He could easily open a blockbuster called the Cameron Bluster. Cameron D. Bluster. Or just Cameron D. Buster. Just a Cameron D. video store. There you go.
now Mahomes to try again after the pick six.
What the f...
Escaping the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down, Chiefs.
I know, man. I screwed it up.
2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55.
But it's okay. We're leading 22. It's all good. We still have hope.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
We still have hope.
Stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Come on, come on.
You gotta hustle your guys to the line and get them set. His throw incomplete.
Come on, Mahomes, man. Come on, bro.
Kelsey, the intended
This is your chance to tell Brady to go retire. Tell Brady to retire.
from midfield. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Oh!
He lost the football. And
Oh, fuck, they regained it.
able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up
How did he catch that? How? Son of a bitch.
at the Bucs 25-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mahomes now on first down. He'll get this underneath to Bell. Now another
My God, they use all of their timeouts now.
offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14.
Oh, boy.
He's out of bounds.
Oh, boy.
Gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Jesus.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll
Oh,
be
God.
the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
What the fuck? Damn it. That's okay. We can still... It's not over. No, we still got it. We can still win this, man. It's all good. Don't sweat it. Don't. No pressure. No pressure. Just a little bit of pressure. Not too much. We'll be all right. Don't worry. We'll be okay.
We talked with our coach. He said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feel.
All right, man. It's almost over.
Regroup and start over.
We're on the 3rd quarter.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Ah, fuck.
Get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Hold on.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we'll get...
Oh, my. Hold on. Hold up, hold up.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Here we go. Hold up, hold
Last
up.
run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
No! Ah!
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55.
Oh, yeah. Cameron D. It's already starting to happen. You know, it's already starting to happen slowly but surely. It's just a matter of time. Even right now, everyone's buying digital. Everyone's just downloading on a hard drive. If you look at the videos, everyone's stacking up on a hard drive. People are moving towards digital. You barely hear anything about the 4K players. Are they even making some? I don't know. I haven't heard nothing from Panasonic. Listen, everything has to have a beginning, middle, and an end. So does the physical media. And I love my physical media, but everything has a beginning, a middle, and then an end. So, yeah, it's going to happen eventually, you know.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. Here's Hardman on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Come on, Patriots. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this.
Let's go. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off.
Come on, come on.
They do know
Oh.
they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so
What are they waiting for?
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the 40 now.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Wide open is Watkins. He's
How the fuck did he get it? Oh my god, this is dangerous now. This is danger. Holy shit.
50 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are.
Oh yeah, man. Subscription services. Look at the Ubisoft play, and look what the Ubisoft has done with the Uplay, and you get all of these Ultimate Editions, Gold Editions available. Look at what they have achieved, and even like buying it cheaper from like EA Access or Ubisoft Store. Oh yeah, man. It's just, it's more convenient, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to pay a full price. I mean, let's be honest. I don't think I know anyone out there that would tell me, hey, I want to pay a full price. Oh god, that was a good return. Everybody wants to save money on a game, and you definitely don't want to end up paying $75 for every game. $75, $75, man. It's still expensive for one game. So I think these services like Game Pass, EA Access, Ubisoft Uplay Plus, these services will definitely help
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
drive
Got the first down and more past midfield.
the sales of their services, monthly subscription services. Because if you think about it, even $120 a year, that's the price of 2 games. For the price of 2 games a year, look how much money you're gonna save, and how many games you'll be able to play. So of course, these services are definitely driving the gaming industry big time.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
If I could only afford one or the other,
The gain of 7.
I think I said that millions of times.
Again, it's Fournette.
If you watch my YouTube channel
Inside the 30.
a lot, you would already know that answer.
There he goes. And he's into the end zone.
But I don't know if you did or did not. I don't know you. But I'll give you the answer. I said PlayStation 5 many times. And I explained why PlayStation 5. I clearly explained it because I love the exclusivity that PlayStation 5 has and the type of exclusivity of AAA games that they brought in the past. Also, the controller, the haptic feedback, and dual sense, all of that stuff that's implemented
Extra point try now for Sucker.
into the PlayStation ecosystem. Not to mention Gran Turismo Sport and Gran Turismo 7 coming up. PlayStation 5, it's definitely the choice I would make. And I said that openly. People ask me, well, why not the Xbox? Well, here's the reason why. Because I already have a PC. And I got a pretty good PC. I got 3 of them. So I can already play whatever is on the Xbox Game Pass that's going to be available on the Xbox Series X. I can already take the advantage of that because I have a graphics card capable of ray tracing, DLSS, and all the other goodies, right? I can already do what the Xbox Series X can do. And I've shown the videos, I showed you that I can do that. So, to me, I have an Xbox Game Pass service, so I'm not worried about that. Sony, it's a different story. With Sony, there's a lot of cool exclusive things happening, and they have pretty cool AAA, big budget exclusive games coming out. And having those big budget exclusive games coming out, to me, that's where the Sony truly always has shined, and that's where Sony has always been keeping that title, on top of the pyramid. So PlayStation 5, there's no question about that. But I will have both of them because I'm a gamer. But since you asked me that question, if I only had to choose, that's a no-brainer, PlayStation 5. Absolutely. And I said that like millions of times. I said, PlayStation 5. Everybody knows PlayStation 5. Well, that's up to you. Don't resort yourself just to one thing. All right. What you can do is you can build a PC with affordable components. Go to Newegg, wait for the price to drop on certain components so you can build that PC a little bit cheaper than what you would normally would build it. It depends on you. It depends on you as an individual. I cannot speak for everybody. I can only speak for myself. Everyone will make a different decision on what they want to do. But don't resort yourself just to one thing. I never resort myself to one thing. Even though I have PCs, consoles, Nintendo, virtual reality headsets, you name it. Okay, and I'm not saying this to brag about it. It's just I happen to have it. In course of 8 years, I have, consumed these things. And I never resort myself just to one thing. I like variety. I like to be able to choose a little bit of everything, you know. But it's up to you. You can build a PC, with a reasonable price. Don't spend way too much on it. Don't invest too much on it. And then you can play that PC till you finally are able to walk inside a store and finally purchase that PlayStation 5. And now you have a PlayStation 5, but you are enjoying your PC. So, I don't know, that's my strategy. That's my look into it. I'm not here to tell people how to spend their money, nor am I here to tell people. People ask me, what would I do? It really doesn't matter what my choice would be, because I'm me. I'm very unique me, and you are very unique you. So you shouldn't need me to tell you about that. You have to make your own decisions based on how you feel about it. And I don't know how you feel about it, but whatever that decision is, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. And I hope you're not doing it for somebody else's reasons. I hope that helps. All right, let's finish this up, man. It's the third quarter. Come on. I want to win the Super Bowl. I think I can win the Super Bowl. We're 29-14, man. It's the third quarter. But you never know.
Here's Hardman on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
What game are you guys talking about in medium?
But the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score?
Got him.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before.
Are you guys talking about Resident Evil? Oh, fuck no. I cannot, man. Cannot, man. That game, you've seen what happened. That level, I'm no hero, not a hero, DLC. Oh my God, can't, man. Oh God. Oh, the medium. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. The medium. Thank you for refreshing that. Couldn't they find a better title for the game? A medium. God. This is my problem with the Xbox, with the Microsoft Studios. And I know people don't like when I criticize them. I have a feeling that Microsoft Studio, they really have no juices, no brains, no imagination. Every game they try to make it some half-assed, half-baked name. The stories are half-baked. The design of the console, it's half-baked. I have a feeling that they're just lacking imagination. I have a feeling Microsoft has too much money, but lack of imagination. And they got to buy out the studios because they have a lack of imagination. Why don't you hire some new people? Why don't you fire some people who have no imagination and hire the people who have imagination? So you can create these AAA big video games. I'm going to try this game medium to see what it's all about. But just looking at the title of the game, medium, Medium. It just tells me, oh, it's medium. Medium. You know, why can't you call it the Dark Horizons? You know, the Last of the Frontier. You know, the Density Within, or something like that. Why does it always has to be medium, short? I got tons of hats, man. I got another one. Dude, I got like ridiculous amount of hats. Here's another one right here. Now we got even more. Hold on. Go like this. Here we go. Got tons of hats, man. Here we go. There we go. I got tons of hats, man. It's true. I got tons of everything. That's my problem, man. I got to do a yard sale. Come on over. Mr. Forky's yard sale. Let's go. Get your U-Haul truck. I'm definitely going to check it out, man. Because why not, man? I have nothing else to play tomorrow. So medium definitely is going to be welcome. And I know Derek is going to love it. I know Derek loves those kinds of games. He loves adventure. He's a Derek. I met Derek through role-playing games. I was doing this is before you and Mr. Urban. I was doing a back in 2017, early 2017. I was doing a lot of what you call it. Jesus Christ. I can't remember now. It was, you know, they call them emulators. I was using a lot of emulators, software, for Sega Genesis, Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, you know, stuff like that. Commodore 64, Amiga 500. I was using these emulators, SNES, NES, right? And there's this one game on Sega Genesis that I was playing, this one role-playing game, and Derek really loved that game, and that's how I really met Derek, because through that one game of role-playing. Back then I had a different moderators. I don't want to mention names because it didn't end up, you know, I had a falling out with some of my moderators. I don't want to mention their names, but they know who they are. We were playing all of these role-playing games on Sega Genesis, and Derek was the one who really enjoyed that one game, and he recommended it to me. So I know he's probably going to enjoy the medium adventure game tomorrow. If he's not working, I don't know. I know he works some late hours, but if he's not working in the afternoon tomorrow, he'll probably be able to see it. Yes, FIFA's coming for sure. FIFA will be here.
Just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender.
Oh, this is dangerous. Oh my God.
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and now it's second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now,
You know, a lot of people ask me what happened to my moderator that I had in 2017. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't want to do that.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Second and 10. Looking right side.
It was just he couldn't handle the pressure of the trolls, and
Second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
he decided that he has to go. But the problem is when he left on a very bad note. He was saying all kinds of stuff about me, and you know.
that's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then
And I didn't like that he did that. You know, it's like, hey, you know, if you want to quit, if you don't want to be my moderator, that's all cool and dandy. But come on, man, don't go siding up with that guy or that guy and start talking about me behind my back. You know, that kind of shit like always bothered me about some people. Like, you know, I respected your decision that you don't want to be a moderator anymore, but now you got to go and talk about me. And so I had some issues in the past trusting people, as you can imagine, you know. Tomorrow I am 2 o'clock. I'm doing it 2 o'clock.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead
Go.
before you and I both
Oh my God.
that easy once.
Oh my God. Wow, that was amazing. Holy shit, look at the yard that he picked up. Look at the yards. Yeah, 1:30, man, it's already. So it's going to be 12 hours from now.
Offense now. They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
All right, let's go.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Go. Oh, that's it, man. We got it. We got it, son. Yes. Oh, look at that celebration, bro. Yeehaw.
He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it.
You know, it's amazing, man. I think about,
Weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as
you know, I think about all the people that I met in 8 years while I was doing this channel. You know, of course they're not putting me out there on the algorithm, obviously, so I'm not getting that much of attention, which is fine by me. But it's really sad to see a lot of these individuals who enjoyed my content resort themselves and get brainwashed and indoctrinated by the bullshit that they hear from people who never met me, from people who never know me, from people who don't even know nothing about me. They know zero about me, about my life, about anything about me. They never met me. These are the individuals who never met me. They don't know shit about me. And it's pretty sad to see that there's even my own moderators back in the days in 2016, 2017 that would actually buy into the bullshit to believe what some asshole who doesn't know me and I don't even know would say about me. And they would believe that person who doesn't even know me, who knows nothing about me. And they would get indoctrinated thinking that is true. You know. But hey, it's their loss. It's on them. I don't care. But I'm just saying that how sad it is that some people really do that to themselves, you know. Willing to buy into the bullshit of believing something from someone who doesn't know me and I don't know.
he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
All right, we got this, man. 36-21. I'm not sure if it does, but you can ask Cameron. Cameron, do you know if PlayStation 5 has a Madden 21 update, or is EA's gonna work on a brand new engine?
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Let's go.
Hardman on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Now we see Sammy Watkins getting ready to go again on offense. He He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns.
No, 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 no.
Receivers hope
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, third quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
1-yard gain.
Come on, come on, come on, guys.
And 9.
1 quarter remains here in
Oh,
the
Lord.
Super Bowl. You're watching the
Buccaneers, Chiefs. 36-21. This is getting very interesting.
second and 9 from the 44.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Goes underneath for Bell. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbound.
Interestingly, how well the Stadia it's running this game without any hiccups, without any problems. That's pretty impressive, man.
The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the midfield stripe. they'll look to
Oh.
throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
Oh my God.
Second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerback?
Come on, hold the line.
Job to patrol
Hold the line.
space. They can get involved
Hold
in
the
run
line,
game
damn
as
it.
well.
Don't let the Superman team win. You know the Kansas Chiefs are a Superman team. Henry Cavill loves the Kansas Chiefs. People say, why Kansas? Well, because
The Chiefs on third
we're not in Kansas anymore.
4 times out
We're on a
of 6
kryptonite.
This is 3rd and 11.
Come on, Smallville. You guys know. The farm, his parents.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete.
Well, his adopted parents, you know.
Before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch of this
Oh,
Super
damn it.
Bowl.
Come on.
Good for a first down.
Stadia's pretty cool. Can't complain, really. Come on, come on. Let's go. God damn it.
Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught at about the 6.
Shit, 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 shit.
Not much there, only a yard.
Super Bowl has to be the most intense pressure that you gotta feel, man. It has to be. Oh, Lord.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll go back to the ground with Bell.
Shut him down.
Minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. He was about a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Shotgun.
Oh, motherfucker.
He's got it.
Oh, Lord.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, 60 FPS.
Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to cut it.
Fuck, man. Supermans are getting close.
Win-win is the proper
Oh, Jesus.
and they got the touchdown they needed.
Oh, Lord.
Defensive side of the ball. Okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive,
All right.
you build up momentum.
Okay, we gotta score a touchdown, man. We gotta end this.
They got the touchdown, but it's almost like
We gotta end this, bro.
exactly.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bucker.
Come on, come on, come on. We gotta end this nightmare.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Fuck.
He'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette.
Oh,
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First
2-minute warning. Fuck. Oh. Let's go, let's go.
at Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Ah, damn it.
Now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
This is intense. Intense shit. Very intense.
First down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock.
Oh my god.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively.
All right, we got to do this, man.
On 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Back to throw, Brady.
Yes.
He gets it to Brown, complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Wow, we're so close, man.
Gets it to the wall. Out of bounds right there. That's good for 21 yards. And a
Let's go. Let's just ram it right in, dude. Fuck.
I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. You got control of this thing.
God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Hold on.
time to shine.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Come on.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones.
This is it, bro. It's in the books. We got this, bro. We got the Super Bowl. They can't climb back from this, bro. It's not gonna happen. You would need some damn miracle. Miracle. I don't think even miracle can help you here. This is it, bro. This is it.
Defense, but no touchdown there. You've got to feel good about your chances.
And he's been a busy man.
Oh yeah. We're good.
To extend the lead. So the drive winds up going 7
And they don't have any timeouts left, man.
plays. And it's
I think they're done.
Rogers that polishes it off with a touchdown run.
Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the
Come on, come on,
touchdown.
come on, come on, come on.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 50.
Even the Superman cannot help here.
to go. They've come
You guys
so
are
far
done.
this year, but they need 2 quick
Brady's gonna collect his 7th ring.
Super Bowl.
Everybody just go back. That's it.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
That's it.
And down he goes.
Put him under pressure.
Sack.
In the pressure.
Ball.
In the pressure. The pressure.
Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Oh, intercepted.
And this is intercepted.
We just kneel it. We won. That's it, man. We won the Super Bowl. All I have to do is just kneel the ball. Just kneel and chew the clock. It's over, bro.
Take over 1st
I'm just gonna kneel this shit, man. That's it. 15 seconds left. Cheers. It's over. Celebration, baby. Let's go for a run. Why not? Let's have a little goofy time.
On second down, here's Fournette. Still going. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl, and they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy to cap an amazing season.
There you go, fellas. Mr. 4K from the future. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they won. There you go, baby. And it's on Stadia. Sponsored by Stadia. But if you have a pro subscription, this is free right now till the February 2nd. You can play it. Great game. Both games are just great. Leading up to this, beating the Jets. Was it Jets or who did I play before? I forgot who I played prior to this. Oh, Green Bay Packers. Yeah. We beat Green Bay Packers. And then, of course, Kansas Chiefs. There you go. And we won the Super Bowl. But Green Bay Packers, it was a total blowout. It was like 48 something. Well, there you go. We did it, man. We did it. Take some screenshots. We did it. Finished the game. Well, there you have it, fellas. I hope you enjoyed this 3-hour live stream. I'll see you guys today, 2 o'clock. Be back. We'll play some medium. Yeah, man, this is Stadia, you know. Pretty amazing, huh? Pretty awesome. And it runs great. No issues, no problems. No fuss, no muss. Don't have to worry about. I mean, I can confirm now that I've been using Stadia for over 1 year and 3 months. Sure, they had a bumpy ride in the beginning, but so does everyone in the beginning. But so far, man, give Stadia a try. Cyberpunk, probably the best place to play Cyberpunk is Stadia at the moment. You're gonna have the smoothest ride as far as the Cyberpunk, and I think I have proven that with my New Year's Eve 15-hour live stream and all the other live streams I've done. Guys, see you tomorrow. Always a pleasure to see you all, and we'll check out the medium today. It's gonna be on a PC. I'm gonna use the Game Pass from the PC. I'm gonna use the ray tracing and all that and push it to the limits. We'll check out the game and we'll see what the game. I like the fact that I don't know anything about this game. I haven't heard anything about this game, and sometimes that's a good thing when you are going into the game not knowing anything about the game. So I'll see you guys today, Friday, in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, 2 p.m., 12 hours from now. Cheers. Be good, guys. See you. And have a good night and a good morning, wherever you are.